Oh, no.没有，我是在好玩。因为我没吃饭。How can you all hear me? Like can you all hear me? This is like first time, so I'm just trying to see whether it works. And yeah, can you all hear me? Like maybe you all can type something in the chat and yeah. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm testing, so I'm not sure whether you guys can hear me. This is like my first time, so yeah. Thank you, thank you. Okay, okay. So over on my screen, um, I can see like number of viewers and comments. I'm in Singapore. Yeah. So okay. Thank you everybody. So yeah. Let me see if I can share the stream. And then we will begin like shortly. I think the key point of today is two things. I'm trying out streaming, and also if any of you have any questions related to Web3 finance or compliance, happy to take them. Yeah. So ask me anything. I will introduce myself shortly. Yeah, and happy to see everyone here. So the idea is if this is recorded, I can post it easily on YouTube, and maybe every week I will run a 1 hour session. And if you are a job seeker looking for jobs and you have questions, feel free to ask me. There are friends here, and then if you are like facing some finance issues, maybe audit or accounting, we can also speak. Yeah. Okay, so if there's no other complaints or what, I shall continue with my stream. Thanks everybody for being here. So there's more people than I expected. Yeah. Yeah. So today's topic is on why you should not enter a Web3 job, and I would cover this topic at maybe 10:20. So yeah, let me just type it in. So yeah, if any of you have comments and any of you like understand why we should not join one, feel free to yeah comment. So yeah, so myself, happy to be here first time to see if this mode of communication works, because the whole idea of starting a stream is sometimes I feel there are questions which when people ask, if I answer on a public platform, it might assist everyone to learn it together, and we need not have a one-to-one conversation. Yeah. So recently crypto reached all-time high, 105,000 US dollars now, I think. The latest gossip or interesting news in the market, I think, is BitGet exchange having a very high bonus. Was it 40 months bonus highest, and average was like, I mean, not average, but most employees would get like 4 months or 6 months. So that is above a very high salary in the market. So yeah, why you should not join? We will start at 10:20. But why you should join? I think the latest news from BitGet and the BTC prices, I think that is a good point. Yeah. So yeah, if any of you have any questions, can put it in the chat. So yeah, so I realized this streaming platform does not have a like who joined, and there's a name or something like what I see on Facebook Live. Yeah. So this is my second time being on live. Yeah, the last time I was on live, I was trying to sell some products. Yeah. So without further ado, very happy to share that Web3 Accountant has secured partnership slash sponsorship with CoinX. So crypto subledger CoinX, KOINX, has agreed to partner with us this year. So in the last year, we produced quite a number of podcasts, Web Accountant Radio. Why why did Web3 professionals join the Web3 space? what is one tip that they have and what they are looking forward to. Very happy to share that such content has been very well taken in the market, and people do see value in such content. And yeah, so CoinX itself, they are a crypto tax platform, previously starting to help with retailers in India, Europe, US with their tax. And now they are having a crypto books module, which they hope to target accountants, and they have partnered with Web3 Accountant. So yeah, so the Web3 Accountant, we have the Web3 Accountant online page. This is a near non-profit platform. We are not charging anybody any amount of money to learn. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Myself, I teach at ISCA, crypto accounting, and also on a daily basis, do work on crypto audits or crypto accounting engagements. And yeah, happy to speak to anyone with any queries, or to see how we can work together. Yeah, I think the other big thing within the crypto finance industry was the SAB 122 that came out. I'm not sure if anybody is interested to discuss SAB 122, but yeah, I mean, if there's interest, I will talk about that. If not, let's move on. That is a little bit technical. Yeah. How is the sound quality? Is it like okay? How is the sound quality? Can somebody help me? Oh, what time do the big four in Singapore usually off work? Uh, Tom, yeah, Tom. I think the big four generally, my understanding of the big four. So myself, I came from a big four. I came from KPMG in my early days, and in my line of work, frequently I work with people from the big four. Work is not easy at the big four. Yeah, that's all I can say. Like in Singapore itself, in China, they have this word they call 卷, 很卷, yeah. So I think it's the same at the big four. Work is very tough. Payments or bonus, sadly, is not like 10 months, 20 months kind. But you do learn a lot, and there's a lot of networking opportunities. And yeah, I think a big four is a good place to learn and a good platform to start for any finance professionals. For any finance graduates coming out of school, I highly recommend the Big Four as a good platform to start. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe I share a little about CoinX CEO. So like CoinX CEO, when he decided to partner with us, obviously I was happy because there is money coming into the group itself. The group has been self-funded and funded by sponsorships for the last since April 2024. There isn't much um, um, money going around. So when the CEO, when I reached out to the CEO and he said, okay, it was pretty exciting. And I realized that the CEO, during the COVID days, when India was in COVID, Vitalik actually donated 1 billion worth of meme coins to the CEO, Puneet. And he has to think of how to sell the meme coin and assist with the COVID issue within India. And that has brought him to realize that it's not so easy to do the accounting portion. And that's why he founded CoinX. The other happy news is recently he got married. So yeah, congratulations to him. I actually identify with him a lot. Yeah. Tom, so about yourself, like are you a fresh grad or are you mid-career trying to look at, joining a big four in Singapore itself? Yeah. I have access to CoinX interface. Yeah, and I think it's pretty good with the number of integrations. There's still much improvements that is needed, similar to all other softwares. But yeah, happy that within the ecosystem there is people coming in. Yeah, within the crypto subledger space, we have like Crypto Worth, uh, Elven, or Cryptos, Bitwave. Integral, Trust Finance, Crypto. Yeah, Octave is pretty popular recently as well. So it's a very interesting space, and happy that yeah people are working together. The unique relationship between crypto accountants and crypto subledger is I honestly don't think crypto subledger is user friendly. But without crypto subledger, there's no way a crypto accountant can do the books. So yeah, they are essential. I would say they are very essential to producing financial reports and keeping your crypto accounts in place. For crypto books itself, there's actually many transactions that have to be put together. And sometimes when you pay a certain vendor and you term it as salary or you term it as marketing, it will be repeated on a regular basis. So if you have automation of transactions, you are able to very quickly automate the transactions and make sure that every month is repeated. In this case, for an accountant's perspective, your work is greatly reduced and automated. This will result in accuracy and allowing you to actually do a lot of work within a short amount of time. So in the fiat world or the Web2 world, there is something known as banking or bank reconciliation. So in the crypto world, there's something similar as well. So that's where crypto subledger can help. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, if not, I will just continue talking. Yeah, I think it is a very interesting um streaming cast. Yes. Yeah. So I think fund accountant can be easily replaced by software. Web3 accountant can also easily be replaced by software. But what I feel is given amount of time that there should be a large increase in demand for Web3 accountant. You see, Bitcoin has reached all-time high, and the number of chains or tokens is available on Bitcoin on the blockchain world is increasing. So the demand for Web3 accountants is increasing way faster than yeah. But in terms of replacement by software, accounting as a profession is replaced by software easily. So I don't see how in future this would not happen. But if you ask me as of today, if you are skilled as a Web3 accountant, getting a job would not be that uh difficult. Yeah. There's demand in this area because it's not so simple. The challenges of people getting a job in the Web3 space is knowledge and also network. I think knowledge and network are the two key issues of for people getting the work. Yeah. And for Chinese itself, language barrier remains an issue. So I think a lot of my viewers now might be Chinese speaking, but on YouTube I want to do it in English because it is a non-negotiable that for you to survive in the crypto world you have to speak English. A lot of publications are still in English, and you if you insist on not learning English, you lose out maybe more than half of the market. So yeah. Okay, anyway, I have talked a lot and it's 10:20, and maybe we should go to today's key topic on why you should not join a Web3 finance job. Yeah, before I start, just one last comment. I've spoken for about 20 minutes, so if any of you have any comments on like what I can do better for the stream, feel free to message me or email me. You should be able to look for me or comment below or something. Yeah, so this in this way, I will be able to improve for future streams and see how we can bring more value to audience itself. Yeah. So the thing is that for Web3 job, the huge attractiveness of the job itself is the bonus and the high salary and the job opportunities. So for example, I started the stream by saying BitGet has very high bonus. But BitGet is but one exchange with the information. Today, crypto exchanges in the world easily 50 or more regulated entities. So you can be a finance person in any of the 50 entities, but not every single entities pay out huge bonuses. So this is one issue. And the other one is you might not receive salary if you work in a Web3 company. So I have experiences of Web3 bosses not paying out salary. In a traditional world, payment of salary, at least in Singapore, is expected. You do your job, you get paid. But in the Web3 world, because maybe certain bosses are further away, it's a remote working situation, or maybe because Web3 is more bootstrap and there are many changes in crypto prices. In today's crypto days, of course, everybody will be happy with payout. But if you turn back the clock just about 6 months ago, crypto was about at 60,000. Not every Web3 project is profitable and have the liquidity to make salary payment. So salary remains maybe an issue. Yeah. So this is one thing. Make sure if you join the Web3 world, find a good company to go to that pays you. And when I say pays you, other than your salary itself, your social contributions, your insurance, basic salary items that you would expect in a non Web3 company. Yeah. So moving forward, when I talk about non Web3, I will just use Web2. Yeah. So there's Web3 and there's Web2. So yeah. So the other one is that for the Web3 world is evolving very quickly. There are many tokens and chains around. Businesses tend to evolve and be creative very fast. So there is a constant need for you to upgrade yourself. Compared to the Web2 world where businesses are pretty constant, the accounting treatments have been studied, and there's things which you can refer to. In the Web3 world, may it be staking or new platforms or new tokens or new chains. Every day there is something new that is coming out, and your business would evolve with the market. Sometimes if you issue your platform token, there might be token burning. So on such cases, we might have to spend a lot of time researching or reading up about the Web3 information. And it is not a very chill 8 to 5, I can relax job. Yeah. I think Web3 accountants, they are the hardest working people in the room. They constantly upgrade themselves. Yeah. So this is something that you have to take note of. And okay, so the other one is risk. So not every Web3 project is clean. There's very high risk of people doing KYC issues, AML issues, um your bosses commingling personal assets with company assets, which result in very challenging accounting or issues faced by finance people. And as Web3 finance professionals, you do bear a risk, and the risk is there. So yeah, I think risk is an issue as well. Recently, there is a rich Web3 person, CEO, Ledger, at which a Ledger CEO which got kidnapped. Yeah. So if you have the money, it is very risky as well. Yeah. So your keys, your wallets. And the other one is many of the Web3 companies today are global. You might have your project team in a certain area, your marketing team in another area, your tech team in another area, and your boss in another area working globally. Because today, as many of you here are listening, trying to look for a Web3 job, I believe you like remote working and global working, similarly to all the other employees that you are working with. So what is the result of this? This is not an 8 to 5 job. You have to work at night. You have to work at different time zones. And it is not something that everybody will like. Let me reply a message for like 10 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so continue. So the other one is that because of the high opportunities and high growth, there is a lot of work to be done. And usually Web3 accountants will have to OT a lot. So together with the high salary, OT and more work is required. So it's not an easy job. So yeah, so I'm just sharing all the unsexy portion of the job itself. Yeah. The other one is sometimes your Web3 founders, they might be very rich and they start the company without thinking of financial controls. So as a finance professionals, managing all the finance controls that would you will need to put in place, but you will face a lot of fight back from people within the company. So these are things which you have to manage, which in the Web2 world, there is no such issue. And I would come out to my last point that I would bring out is how do you know whether the Web3 project that you are working on is it legal or illegal? Like we don't want to work for a company that has issues and subsequently taint our resume. Um, yeah, so you have to be aware of in every country which entity has license or not have license. Yeah. So these are the some of the reasons why I think you should not join a Web3 finance job. Some of the challenges. Yeah. So if anybody, I have said like maybe 5 to 6 key issues that are faced. Yeah. Also opening up a bank account for a Web3 company is not so easy. So putting through finance transactions and payments through various different channels is a challenge and documentation is very tough. So yeah, these are some of the challenges faced by Web3 finance professionals, at least when I know about it. Yeah, so I've shared like quite a few very down to earth or from the bottom of my heart answer. Happy to take, if anybody have any more comments or yeah. But if not, I thank you guys for joining the stream. And yeah, I mean spoken for about like 30 minutes highlighting like CoinX being our sponsor partner, sharing about why you should not join a Web3 finance job. If you like the stream, let me know. Anywhere I can improve, you can let me know. And I look forward to the next time where I host such a stream again. I'm trying to do it on a weekly basis, but there's Chinese New Year and in Singapore, and happy Chinese New Year to everyone over here. And yeah, if people like it, I will see how I can do it on a more constant basis. Every time I can share some content prepared beforehand, similar to today, and also get a proper place where I can do a proper stream with proper mic, and yeah, I see what I can do. But today is just a test, and yeah, I'll be around for about another minute. I think I'm going for supper soon. So yeah, time flies. Just chatting and very fast. It is like 30 minutes already. But yeah, so after that I will see how how we can put this onto YouTube itself and can we continue this event. Yeah. Okay, so I see there's no comments or something. Thanks everybody for spending in Singapore time or China time, your Sunday night over here. And it has been a pleasure. This is the first stream and happy really to take any comments. I'm friendly and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye. Thank you, Tom. It has been a fun interacting with you. Uh, I would like to know who you are. So, if you have my contact, please DM me who you are. Thanks for being here.